Angeles City, Pampanga. That's my mom's dad's side, and Cavite is like my mom's side.
Tell us your skateboard origin story.
All right, so my skateboard origin story starts in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Okay. My dad was like really big into snowboarding and just like being active, sports and stuff. So he originally put me on a snowboard, and we would drive like a couple hours up to the mountain in the winter times and stuff. And I remember I saw a kid like skating in my neighborhood, and I was like, oh my God, Dad, like I want to do that. And to him, he was like, yeah, like it'll help with snowboarding. So I would say like my dad's was my first introduction into like, he helped me get a board and was like really supportive over it. We were having a lot of problems with like parks staying open in our hometown, and like we didn't really have anywhere to skate, and we had like a local spot that like closed down. And then later on, my dad, he was a carpenter, so like they called him to like tear all the ramps down, and I think I was like 15. He actually was like, hold on, like my daughter skates, let me see what I can do. So he opened up the old skate park that had closed down in my hometown, and was just like, you know, like, here, this is your Christmas present. Like, you have a place to skate. He was so about it. He was like my best friend, and just like, I think without him grabbing the skate park, I think it would have probably would have pushed, like, I probably wouldn't be here today. So that was alive for a little bit. I like got to skate all the time. It was like a 10,000 square foot indoor park, and we just kind of like kept it alive as long as we could until like it was like, okay, like this isn't sustaining itself. So I ended up like no skate parks. I went through college, like school, like high school, and I was playing soccer, just trying to be a good student. And and then all of a sudden after I graduated, I wanted to move down with my mom in Florida, and I ended up, that was kind of like the start of when like skating really started to like change the direction of my life. So they had a skate park there that was free for girls, which was like, it was like second home. I just walked in there every day, skated, and was getting really good. And then I got invited out here to Cali, and I saw like a girls contest for the first time in person, and I was like I was probably like I was keeping up with everyone. I was actually did really good. I was surprised, and I just, after that moment, I was like, okay, this is what I want to do.
Okay, so tell me what went into your decision to skate for the Philippines.
Oh, cool. That actually happened like so randomly. I was kind of like, everyone was making the talks of the Olympic stuff, like, oh, the U.S. is putting a team together, and I was like, I kind of knew that there was like a little skate thing going on. And then I actually got hit up by Anthony Claravel, who's like Margie's like he got her like on everything, and that was like kind of like her skate dad. Like, hit me up on Instagram because he saw a half Filipino, half American emoji.
It's always the emoji.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, that's how I found you. I saw the emoji and was like, okay,
Hapa, you know, it's like, that was it. It just, and he contacted me, and he was like, hey, like, you know, we're trying to get some girls to the Philippines. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I would love to come out there and like, you know, connect and stuff. So, this was all talks, by the way. I was like, but I already told him, I was like, I've been searching for you guys. Like, this is what I want to do. Like, if I could figure out a way to represent the Philippines, that'd be awesome. So I ended up taking a job in China to train the Chinese Olympic team, so I could make money as a coach to take it to go to the Philippines, to like skip over from Asia. And I just packed 3 months of like clothes into a bag and went on this adventure, went to China, and then went to the Philippines, and was like, got to meet them. 2018, met them, and then we started like we took Margie won Asian Games, so that gave me a bigger opportunity to be a part of the skate team in the Philippines. And we kind of just paired up, and then we started going to all the contests in like 2019, right before COVID.
Where in the Philippines is your mom's like roots traced to?
Yeah, so I have family in Cavite and then Pampanga. Pampanga is like usually like Angeles City, Pampanga. That's my mom's dad's side, and Cavite is like my mom's side. Yeah.
What was your experience like when you visited? About your first time?
Yeah, when I went there, like to try and meet them, it was my first time, and I was like, I was so blown away, but also so like, oh my gosh, like, this is the other half of me that's like, I never really knew about. I never got to explore. It was so cool.
As also getting to skate, where the Philippines changed how you connect with the culture?
Yeah, totally. The only thing I want is like to be able to represent like the island and people and like give back to all the beautiful people that like are there. Oh my gosh, like Filipinos are so known for their like family values and being kind and welcoming and everything, and like, so yeah, it's really humbling to be able to like represent that flag. And then they're so welcoming to me too, because like I'm born raised here, but like my whole life I've been like, you're a Filipino, and I'm like, what is that? And then I got to experience, and I think I have a way more wholesome like enjoy like appreciation for my culture than versus like when I was a kid. Maybe I would have been like, oh cool, but now I'm like, wow.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Like, food, like, I just take pride in things more than I think I did as a kid.
Yeah.
I feel everybody has to visit.
That.
And now I understand why growing up everyone told me you have to visit.
Yeah.
It's something you can't really explain.
Yeah.
Come back and you're like, wow, I feel like I found a whole other side of myself.
Yeah. You're like connected roots. Like,
all right, so outside of skateboarding, and then what do you want people to know about you?
I think I'm incredibly strong and resilient and creative. I do tattoos. I make bomb food. I think I too like want people to know like what my why is.
What's your why?
Like, which is why I've been so open about sharing like experiences. You know, a lot of the athletes don't really share like when they get hurt or like all this stuff, but I think that we're just like way stronger than what we think we are at times that are really hard. And like, when you get injured, you really can put in a lot of work and come back to a place that is still rewarding if you put in the work. So that's my why. Come back stronger. You are stronger than what you believe, and like, just be steezy.
I love that.
So be steezy.
When you say you're creative, tell me about your creative side.
I've been like an artist my whole life. I like drawing, I like graffiti, I like tattoos. I like designing stuff and like cutting up my shirts or painting my shoes, or just like, I think being creative is really rad. Yeah. But yeah, I used to paint like crazy stuff.
I'm going to ask you, so tell me about your tattoos, and then we'll get shots of it later. But tell me about your tattoos. Like, what are the meanings behind this?
Yeah. I got this one during like my ACL, like enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. I got this one in the Philippines for like $75. Wow. Yeah, it's beautiful. My friend Greg, he just like did a great job. Wow. Tattoo from Puerto Rico, machete, because we went out there with Manny Santiago. We were like helping with the house. We were just like hacking sugarcane.
It's fun.
This one,
matter?
Yeah.
And I see you have Mahal.
Yeah, I do have. Is it on this side?
Yeah.
Okay, I do have Mahal. I'm also expensive, so you know, like, I got a lot of love, but I'm also expensive. You know what I mean? So I may not look it,
but like, it's the better version of art day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This was like the first one that I did. Like when I was learning how to tattoo, I tattooed it and I drew it. Yeah. This is like 7 years old. Yeah. Yeah, I do tattoos. Yeah. So that was like my first one on myself, like probably my third tattoo when I was learning. And I did that. I got this one. My friend did like a moth on my knee. Is cool. Just kind of the little what's that, metamorphosis? Yeah, it's true. That's about it. Like,
if you could only eat one Filipino dish for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Sinigang. Yeah, but I also like kari-kari, but like that's like heavy, you know what I mean? That's like some heavy peanut sauce, like sinigang. So good, so good. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just the broth.
I don't know. So because I like growing up in the States, we obviously had to use like the cuisine packets.
Yeah.
One thing only we had in the Philippines, every time I ate it, cooked me too slowly, like itis out of control.
Did you try the bulalo? Bulalo? Oh, bulalo is so good too. Oh, it's like it has like a big bone in it with bone marrow, and usually like bulalo. Next time you go, request that. You should go to like Tagaytay and like go to one there. Like they have like a restaurant there. You can get some. Oh, good bulalo. Yeah, but wait, but fish or pork, like sinigang.
I usually do pork.
Yeah,
but if I make it, I like to cut all the like fat off.
Yeah.
But we did have like a seafood one. Yeah, I just don't really like mussels. Yeah, how to like hang around it. But honestly, just the tamarind broth, like anything in it with all the veggies, like
so good.
I need some right now.
Yeah,
like DD.
Yeah. It cures everything too. I do. I can make
favorite to make.
Yeah, I can make baller pancit. I can make lumpia. I can make my chicken adobo is pretty good. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I got my good footing with chicken adobo. It's the first one I learned. I do this thing where I take pancit noodles and I make lumpia, but I put the pancit in the lumpia.
So it's like a spring roll?
Yeah. And it's so good. I actually made them for Thanksgiving one time because I made too much pancit, and then like I was like, wow, I'll just put it in the spring roll paper, rolled it up, and when you dip it in the vinegar, it like soaks up through the whole thing. You're like, what? What else can I make? I can make some kari-kari.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of.
Torta talong. Eggplant, egg.
Okay.
The like eggplant egg patty, with like pork. Oh, that hits. Yo, one time I put an eggplant. It's the first time I was trying to make torta talong, and like I took a big one and I put it in the oven, and I forgot to poke a hole in it. Oh, it blew up like a bomb. It was so crazy, and it was all in the inside of my oven. I was like, what have I done? It was so scary.
So it sounds like cooking and like Filipino culture was a big part of your childhood. You seem to like really know enough.
I do say it was a big part of your childhood? Yeah, my mom, she moved from the Philippines when she was 10, started a whole new life here, and we were like, we didn't have a lot of money, and we moved to South Carolina where it was like pretty cheap living, like cost of living, and we didn't have money to go back. So I think what my mom tried to pass on to me as much as she could was like the recipes and like cooking with me. And I think I made chicken adobo when I was like 15 for the first time. I remember eating balut like with her when I was little. Yeah. She would give me the white parts, and like when I was like little, like. Yeah.
Hard pass.
Hard pass?
Hard pass.
Oh, man. And then, like, when I would go visit her, she'd always take me to, like, the, like, Filipino market and let me pick out whatever I wanted. So I'd be like, oh, cool. Like I want tamarind candies or, like, yeah, all the licorice rolls. Like, it was cool. So
the last one for you. And then, if you weren't a skateboarder and skill was unlimited, and then what other sport that you competed in professionally do this? So.
If it wasn't so risky, I would do moto. But moto is dope, but it's so like risky. Like, yeah, I'll take moto. I could be a surfer. Yeah, a surfer. I can't. Yeah. Beach bum. Oh my gosh. Did you go to like Siargao or like any like beachy stuff? Did you stay in Manila?
Margie asked the same thing.
Yeah.
Then did we go to Siargao? We went to Cebu.
Sick.
But we didn't do Cebu right.
Okay.
So we had to get the directions from her. We didn't do Cebu right. We were only stuck on the resort.
No way. Okay.
Well, we did Bohol.
Sick.
Loved it. And then we did like a whole 6-hour island hop. Snorkeling. Beach on, like,
so cool.
Dang. We need to go back because, like, we quickly learned we need well more than 3 weeks to take everything in.
Oh, yeah. You, like, just 2 weeks alone in Cebu,
She said.
Yeah, 2 weeks alone, just there. If you go up to Baler,
Right.
Baler is like really dope. They built a skate park up there, but it's a surf town too. So cool. You can rent a scooter and just ride it around as well. But it's like a bus ride to get up there. But you should go to Siargao with Margie and Cebu. Like, yeah, again. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I'm with it.